Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. On this episode, I'm super excited to give you my review of The Charm Offensive by Alison Cochrun. I kid you not that this book has been one on my books to buy or read since it basically came out. I was so curious to read this story and with this true because it was something that I was pretty used to read in fanfictions. Dev Deshpande has always believed in fairy tales. So it's no wonder that he spent his career crafting them on the long-running reality dating show Ever After. As the most successful producer in the franchise's history, Dev has always scripts the perfect love story for his contestants, even as his own love life crashes and burns. But then the show casts a disgraced tech wonderkind named Charlie Winshaw as its star. Charlie is far from the romantic Prince Charming Ever After expects. He doesn't believe in true love and only agreed to do the show as a last-ditch effort to rehabilitate his public image. In front of the cameras is stiff and an anxious mess with no idea how to date 20 women on national television. And behind the scenes is cold, awkward, and emotionally closed off. As Dev fights to get Charlie to connect with the contestants on a whirlwind worldwide tour, they begin to open up with each other, and Charlie realizes he has better chemistry with Dev than with any of his female co-stars. But even reality TV has a script, and in order to find the happily ever after, they will have to reconsider whose love story gets told. First, I have to say a big thank you to Alison. Thank you for writing this book in such a beautiful and relatable way. As I said, I really love this trope, which isn't very common on books, more on fanfiction, for example. So I really loved how the author worked the concept and all the aspects of the reality show, the ins and outs, the good and the bad. And then so many important subjects being mentioned like depression, anxiety, OCD, homophobia, and racism. I absolutely adored both Dev and Charlie and what they represented in the story. All their struggles as individuals truly made them grow up, but also get a deep understanding of the other. In Charlie's case, it only took Dev a couple of times to learn how to calm Charlie down and be there for him to see a pattern that needed to be followed. And in Dev's case, Charlie was so attentive and was able to see the signs of what was truly happening with him. It's a comprehension between them that truly made this relationship so special to me. I have to say that I really loved Charlie and Dev as characters. Both of them were extraordinary individuals. Charlie was deeply sweet and caring when he felt comfortable with the people around him, and I just wanted to protect him from the whole world because he was deeply misunderstood from a lot of people that surrounded him. And Dev was such a sunshine of a person, but so complex too. He put the people around him and his work on top of everything, and sometimes he wasn't the priority. Which is why I'm so glad that he was able to find in Charlie such a caring person. The concept of the reality show is pretty basic in terms of the process of falling in love in the contestant. It's very ever after. But what really stood out to me was the traveling days and some of the activities described in the show. We all know that the moments between couples in these kinds of shows are made to create a storyline, but I really liked how Alison was able to intercept those moments with the moments between Charlie and Dev that were truly natural and organic, which, in spoiler alert, is what ends up showing in the final series of the show. I feel like it's also super important for me to mention Jules and Parisa. They were so important to both Dev and Charlie. Truly, they are best friends, and the scenes where these four were together, just having fun and exploring a city, were so amazing. It's so important to me to have such strong side characters to help the main ones on their journey. Honestly, I just can't wait to keep reading Alison's books, and the next one is coming out in November called Kiss Her Once for Me. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at Rita's Book Club for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings!